Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So it is December 26th, which in my head means it's time to reset. At this point, I'm over Christmas, I'm over the decorations, I'm over it all. So since we are not hosting Family Christmas, I am going to do a massive reset today. I want to take down Christmas decorations. I want to wash my sheets. I want to get out all the holiday clothes I have and figure out what needs to be washed and what can just be put away, and maybe declutter a little bit. I want to make sure I have everything out and ready to go for my planner and my budgeting for next year. And yeah, so I am getting a later start at this. It is new, but I've got a load of laundry in the washer, and I'm ready to get started on everything else. Okay, so the first thing I did was clean my room. I just wanted to get everything kind of cleaned up before I pulled anything out and before I was laying anything on the floor. And when I undecorate, that's kind of what I do. Everything goes on the floor. And I didn't want it, since I already cleaned most of the Christmas stuff before I put it down on the floor, I didn't want the floor to be dirty, if that makes any sense. And then I did go back and clean the floor one more time after I finished all of this, but it was late and I did not show that. But I did just kind of want to, but that's how I reset for a new year. I just want to get my space cleaned up, and I want to get all the decorations put away and all of that. And then, of course, while I'm going through this, I'm also going through, I did a video at the beginning of the year called Reset for 2025. And I was watching that and kind of listening to what I had set forward to accomplish in 2025. And I like to go back and rewatch those videos, or sometimes I'll just go through the list and look at what my goals were. But while I was cleaning and doing all this stuff, I did go back through and listen to that video and kind of figure out, did I accomplish any of this? Did I accomplish everything that I set forth for the beginning of the year? Okay, so I'm in the process of getting everything packed away. I've got my room, all the Christmas stuff is down. That's the holiday bin. I've got a few more items that need to go in there, but they're in the wash. I've got Christmas. I got all my Squishmallows in there. I got my Christmas pillows right here, which will go in this bag behind me when I get out the blankets I'm going to use when I remake the bed. But in order to do that, I need to get this bed stripped down. But first I gotta get it cleaned off. And that is my advent calendar box and stuff, because there was a deal this year that if I sent it back next year I get it filled for half price. So I'm gonna do that. But I've got it packed away for right now, and I need to message the person and see when I can actually send it back. So yeah, because if I need to store it for longer, I need to figure out a place to put it. But that is the situation of the storage closet right now. And I still have not gone through holiday clothes. So it's 7 o'clock, and it's been a while since I've actually talked to you guys. But we went to Sam's Club and did our monthly Sam's trip. So we did that. And now we're back home, and we dropped some stuff off at my grandpa's that we got for him at Sam's. But now we are home. I need to make my bed. Then I want to go through and get all the holiday clothes out. I got my calendar for next year. I got my planner out for next year. I'm not really going to do anything with that just yet because I am going to do a plan with me video. That should be up the 2nd of January, I believe. But I do like to make sure I have that stuff ready to go for when I do my reset for the new year. That way I don't have to worry about it later. But yeah, more or less my reset for the new year is making sure I have my planners, everything, and then I can get all of my holiday stuff put away before the new year, because I cannot go into the new year with all my holiday stuff out. I needed a clean slate before we start the new year. But let me make my bed, and then we'll start going through holiday stuff. And for me this year, I did notice, okay, we're back to talking about reset. So part of my reflection is I do like to, since I'd already kind of watched that video and listened to that video, I did have in mind that, hey, you did accomplish this. You were able to make memories. You were able to prioritize your rest. I prioritized my movement, and of course that changed throughout the year and that looked different throughout the year, but what I really wanted everything I wanted to accomplish this year for 100% thing, I did accomplish. I made sure I took care of myself. I made sure that I prioritized my health and my movement and my rest and just everything. I started looking more into my routines and my habits, and I put forth new systems that actually did work. I'm sorry if you can hear that. Rowdy's trying to eat the notebook. I don't know. And yes, while I'm making my bed, Poe was helping. So you will see clips of her and all that. But that's just part of me making my bed. So, but looking back and reflecting on 2025, I'm really proud of what I accomplished. And then I also like to do, after I go through that, I'd like to kind of set aside in my head, at least at first, I set aside in my head, okay, what are some new habits that I can implement for the new year, so for 2026. And I will be sharing those in my plan with me video, where I'll go over my goals and all that. But honestly, most of I'm not really trying to implement a whole lot of new habits this year in 2026. What I really want to do is kind of move over some of the stuff that I accomplished in 2025 and just kind of keep working towards that and keep bettering myself along those lines. And yes, I put a white pillowcase on one of those pillows, and then you will see in a few minutes where I ended up changing the case because I didn't realize that the comforter or the duvet that I bought to go on top of the bed actually came with pillowcases. So yeah, I did want to mention that. I don't know, but for 2026, it's more or less, I want to keep growing my businesses. I want to keep focusing on connecting with friends and connecting with family, but I also want to do it in a way that I can set up healthy boundaries because I don't know. That's been difficult for me the last few years, and I just want to set it up and have it in place. And I don't know. There's not really a whole lot. It's like I want to stick to my routines. I still want to prioritize my health. I still want to prioritize my movement and my rest periods and all that. Rowdy wants to go outside, so that's why he's crying. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'll talk more about the habits that I want to implement in my next video, which will be up Friday. I'm not posting on Wednesday because Wednesday is New Year's Eve, but I will be posting a video on Friday. So yeah. Okay, so this is what the bed looks like. I've had the blanket for a while, the sheets, the comforter, the sheets, and technically it's a duvet, I think, or I don't know, it's something. But those are off Amazon. The pillows are from Michael's. Like, I love these pillows. I don't know if these are still available, but I love them. Like, look at that. They're roses. And of course you saw my little helper. But now I'm going to go through, pick out all the Christmas stuff. Oh, there's my little helper. And then we'll see what else I need to do on my list. Okay, so here's the main reason I wanted to get all my Christmas clothes out here today. Because just everything is taken over my regular drawers. And I'm just kind of over it. I don't know. This might be, like, this organization probably will be for another day. Or maybe not, because, yeah, you know what? I do need to pick out my weekly outfits while I'm down here, so that's what I'll do. And it's going to be warm, so it's going to be a whole bunch of randoms. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 pairs of pants. So now I should be able to organize this a little bit different. Okay, that's all of my Christmas clothes out of my closet. I still have some that are dirty, as well as some that are hanging on my drying rack. And I need to put my Christmas blanket away. But I'm thinking about grabbing a storage bag for all my Christmas clothes for right now. And when I reorganize my storage closet in a few weeks, I'll put that all back in my holiday clothes bin. I think that's just going to work better for right now. And yeah. Okay, so I did end up just kind of storing away my clothes in the storage bag for right now. Mainly because they're not all clean yet, and this weekend we have to prep for family Christmas, so I won't be able to do all this because I won't be here. I'll be at my grandma's doing that. And then to put these away, I have to get in my holiday clothes bin, and for some reason that bin ends up in the very back of my closet. I don't know why, but it does. So I will get to fixing and putting everything back away and where it goes once we get into the new year, and I feel like I have enough time to accomplish such a large task.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's facts. I feel good, you look great.
Okay, so it took all day, but I've got my reset done. So I am all set to start 2026 on a good note. I made sure I had my calendars, my planners, all my budgeting stuff together. I cleaned and decluttered a little bit. I wrote down all the tasks that I need to get done once the new year gets here. Like, I need to schedule all my medical appointments that I haven't scheduled already. And so yeah, basically I'm all set. Got my planner, got my calendar, got my room clean, got almost all the Christmas stuff put away except for the clothes that need to be washed and put away. Or, well, yeah. Some of it still needs to be washed, some of it still needs to be put away. But we got our monthly Sam's trip done today, which will be good until the end of January. So, yeah. I've kind of figured out already what new habits I want to implement. I've reviewed all my goals and all that stuff that I had for 2025 and figured out what I want to switch out and what I want to keep. And I finished all the random tasks from this year that I wanted to get done. Mainly that was like organizing my closet and reorganizing under my bed. And that was easier said than done, especially once I got all my Christmas stuff out of there. But that's going to be it for this reset for 2026. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on, there will be no video on Wednesday because that is New Year's Eve, but I will see you on Friday for a plan with me for 2026. So thank you for watching, and bye-bye.
I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I